stop the music. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. When we want, we can stop the music. So I can talk. Happy to see you. I'm really, really proud and really happy to be with you this morning for the first non-fungible conference in Lisbon, Portugal, in Pavilion Carlos Lopez. Just to let you know, this place here is quite a historical place. It was built in 1922, 100 years ago, and it was built in Brazil, actually, in Rio de Janeiro, for the international exhibition. And then, I don't know how they did it, but they bring it back to Portugal because it was created by Portuguese people. And so it's an historical place. And this is what I like in the NFT world, is that we are talking about NFTs, about history, sorry. This was the point. NFTs is talking about NFTs, but also history. And I just wanted to share with you, a small thing, a family history, actually. My father-in-law, he was an artist. And, he was in this painting world. And I remember, he was talking about chat he had with Picasso, with Dali, reporting small talks he had with them, reporting that this one was nice, this one was not nice. And at the end of the day, I was a bit, not jealous, but I wanted to say, oh, he was part of his story. And when I discovered the NFT movement, and I discovered this artist, this Xcopy, this Hakatao, Pac, like Carlos Marcial, I say, I have the chance, to live in the same time, in the same world, with the people who are building the world of tomorrow. And I felt a bit, excited, to be part of this, history. This is what interested me. And, okay, we're talking about history, but let's talk about now, and let's talk about, how things are going. I just have a small question for all of you as we are starting the Not Fungible Conference. I want you to know, let's say 1 year ago, when people do this Christie sales, for $70 million, who was working as a main activity into the NFTs? Okay. And so I wanted to know right now, who can say that his main activity are NFTs? Come on! Come on! Can you believe it? No, but for me it's crazy. This is what you're talking about. In only 1 year, all these people there, mostly, change their life. This is what we're talking about, We're talking about the market, talking about prices, talking about art, we're talking about floor, we're talking about whatever, security and prices and whatever. But our life changed. And we are here together for that. And so, this is why we're doing this kind of event. This is why we're doing this kind of event. To celebrate, to be together, to say, look, now I am in the NFT, but I need to realize that I have some teammates, I have some people, I meet people, and my life is changing. And life changed for a lot of people, and I will ask some of them now. Life changed first for artists, actually. And so I would like to ask our first co-organizer to come on stage, Carlos Marcial. Please come on, Carlos. So Carlos Marcial, You know, he's representing also the cult of crypto art.
Yes, that's right.
And I'm happy to have you on stage, bro.
Thank you for having me here. It's an honor. It's a pleasure to be in front of you, people that really care about whatever the fuck we're building here. But it seems to be really special and really, life-changing. And I think I might be one of those examples.
So yeah, actually, just to chat quickly. Yeah, about your life. 1 year ago.
1 year ago.
Or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Can you describe what you've been doing, basically?
In the past year?
Yeah.
Apart from creating crypto art, I was thinking about it because John mentioned the question to me yesterday. So I was meditating on it. And a year ago, I was celebrating my first year as a full-time crypto artist. So this, right around this time, I'm celebrating 2 years that I've been full-time into crypto art. And I mean, it's sometimes impossible to express, really how my life has changed. I come from Mexico City. It's a difficult place. It's a difficult city to thrive, in a, developing country city. But NFTs came into my life and changed everything. I 2 years ago, just right about the time that COVID hit all of us, I was working as a designer actually for blockchain companies. And I think that's why people ask me how come you were so early to crypto art? And the answer is I was already helping design stuff for blockchain companies, right? And I discovered NFTs, COVID hit. I couldn't continue working on the job that I was working. It was coming to an end. They knew it, I knew it. And I saw that NFTs were happening. I got a couple of sales. I got into Super Rare. That was the first platform that I was on. And I said to myself, fuck it, let's do it. I don't have nothing. Apparently the world is coming to an end. Everything is shifting. Everything is changing. So I don't, why don't I give this a try? And I haven't looked back. And now I'm here in Lisbon with all of you, which is for me quite the surreal experience. Yes. And in the past year, I think the thing that has changed the most is that I've been in the position to help other artists also try to thrive through crypto art. And I actually put together in the last couple of months a project dedicated to Latin American crypto art inside Super Rare. It's like they call it a Super Rare space, which are actually just galleries. And we have this gallery called Metafísica, which is dedicated to Latin American art. Actually, we have a couple of artists there from... So if you can give them... And I want to say thank you because of the conference, we were able to bring most of the artists that opened the gallery, 2 from Argentina, 1 from Brazil, 1 from Venezuela, and 1 from Puerto Rico. So... yeah, so it's not only my life has changed, but it's also how NFTs changed my life, and I'm trying now to empower other artists, in similar situations as I was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
So thank you, Carlos.
No, thank you.
Thank you, and please take a seat, stay with us.
Let's go.
So, it's really important and emotional for a lot of artists, because a lot of people I heard, designers, poets, any kind of people, you will meet them all along the next 2 days. 2 years ago, being an artist was not a job, and now it is. We say it every day, but it's a revolution. One other revolution, it's one word. That was, media didn't talk about it 1 year ago, and now everybody talk about it. This word is metaverse. And to talk about it, I would like you to give a warm welcome to Sebastien Borget, from this Sunbox. So Sebastien Borget from this Sunbox, They were one of our first supporters for this event, and I wanted to thank you, Seb, for this. And I give you one welcome. Seb, how are you?
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. How are you today? I'm very well.
You're well? So, Sebastien, this is my topic now. I would like you, just to give me maybe one example or one key figure, or one thing, that show you how, your vision and how life has changed, since a year for you.
All right. One thing will be hard, but let's start with one question.
Yeah.
Who in the room didn't know about Sunbox before a year ago? Almost everyone. Who now knows about Sunbox, works with Sunbox, or does anything related to Sunbox? Raise your hand. And we are just getting started. We'll be full room next year here. That's my promise.
Come on, that's
All
great.
right.
That's great. And so you've been creating this Sunbox. It's a long life experience.
It's indeed a great adventure. It starts with providing tools for creators, people who can then create 3D asset, game experience, launch it, own a piece of the metaverse through this digital piece of virtual real estate called land, and use that to empower their community, to monetize themselves, and launch, let all their creativity, all their imagination go live wild with it.
It's crazy. And so did you find something? Because I think, at the end of the day, basically every day or every week, you have one big news about Sunbox, partnership with Snoop Doggy Dogg. I saw this video clip launched last week, a bit crazy with him. You've been in the time, I think, as a...
Indeed. We're very proud to have been we have been named in the Time 100 among the most influential companies of 2022, which is a big award.
Wow.
A big award we hold to the community again, because without the community, without all the builders and creators, we wouldn't be there today. And same with the brands. I think we've announced since last year Adidas, Gucci, Warner Music Group, The Walking Dead, Snoop Dogg, some partners like HSBC, Carrefour, Cdiscount Casino, Ariani, and there will be more to announce today because we just don't stop. There's always something going on in Sunbox.
So it's a huge change, and I don't know if you have one thing to say to the audience, to the attendants, to encourage them, if they want to get things better in the NFT world.
Well, I think the best is just get your hands down into it. Just don't talk about it. Just don't fantasize about it. Just get into it. Get creative. Build stuff. And show the world what you build is actually meaningful and will make an impact.
Thank you very much, Seb.
Thank you, John.
So here are two of our co-organizers, and I will ask you to give a warm welcome to basically the first one who wanted to follow us as a co-organizer. So Gauthier Zuppinger from nonfungible.com. Here is Gauthier. How are you, Gauthier?
I'm good. I'm really good. Hello, everyone.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, Gauthier,
Yep.
this is yours.
Oh, thank you.
I know that you have a few things to show also.
Yeah, just a couple. I'll be really quick. So, for the one who don't know me, I'm mostly about data. So, I will just tell you a little about what happened last year. So, do you know what this figure is about? No idea. Do you know, John?
350 percent? What is it? It's a figure?
Yep.
Okay.
That's basically the growth of the NFT industry between 2020 and 2021. So yeah, things have changed a lot. And this is just the beginning. As Seb said, we are really just at the really beginning of the NFT industry. So this is crazy. Everything has changed. Our life has changed. This has changed. Yeah, it's really crazy.
I think it's kind of related, maybe.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, this is basically the volume of USD traded between 2020 and 2021. This is absolutely mind-blowing. We are actually in the most active and the most growing industry in the world. Yeah. So, I know, I know. It's not me, it's you guys, it's you. So just a couple of figures quickly. So basically, we've identified a total volume of 55 billion USD traded over 2021. Other that, only 17 billion is really qualified, so we know that it's no bad, nothing, suspicious or something. The global profit, just in terms of trading, is of about 5 billion traded. This is absolutely crazy, just in a single year. So we've identified about 2.5 million active wallets, which is as well pretty massive. And something interesting as well is that it's an extremely liquid industry. I mean, the average ownership duration is of about 48 days. I mean, every month and a half, basically, an asset is traded back. It's absolutely crazy. So that's basically where we are. But the interesting thing is that this is basically part of a report we have published that you can see at our booth. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. These figures are just a little piece of what the NFT industry is. It's not about figures. It's about human. It's about community. It's about builders like these guys right here, who are actually actively building things for over
These guys.
These guys here, and a lot of guys here as well, but are actually building the NFT industry every day. So that's basically what we do. This is who we are.
Thank you very much, Gauthier. Please
My
take
pleasure.
a seat. I will take a seat also. So I'm happy to be, it's an unusual panel. It's not a panel. I wanted to have all of them to say a few words and, to be there for the picture because thanks to you, we're organizing this. And so I really wanted to thank you because, when it's your first time and you organize an event, you need people to support you and to say, I don't know what you guys are doing, but let's give a try. And, all of you did this. So personally, I wanted to give you a warm, thank you. For this, and I wanted to stay with me just to introduce a few more things that are important for me. So it's not about figure, it's about human, and what is important is, this moment right now. One last time, all of us here, we are OGs. We have people who say, I'm more OGs than you, or I'm less OGs than you, but everybody is in the place here, are OGs. All of you are in the NFT place. All of you now will talk about it in few years and say, I was there. I was at event like non-fungible conference. Maybe, I hope, some people will say, like they say, I was in Woodstock, or something like this. And, this is part of it. And we are OG. And it's about meeting people because, for me, event is important. Even if, we live in a technological world, even if, being remote boosted, the NFT industry, at the end of the day, see face-to-face someone and say, oh, you are this guy I know from Twitter. Oh, you are this guy. So talk to people, meet people, do parties, enjoy, and, enjoy the moment. Don't be in the FOMO, just have fun, and we try to make a place for you to have fun. Before we talk about fun, there is one thing that is important we need to talk about also, is, what's going on in Ukraine. A lot of people mentioned me, should we organize an event in this kind of situation? And of course we do. Of course, we'll not stop life. But I know a lot of people, from Europe, coming from Eastern countries especially, are living this, really daily, crazily, hardly, complexly. And we had to do something also, and this is why, I really wanted to spot this exhibition that we're doing. And this exhibition is called Mariupol. It's an artwork that was created for this. Basically, we had the ideas 2.5 weeks ago, and we created under the guild supervision. I don't know if Rutger van der Tas is here, but if he's here, I would like to really, really give a high kudos to him and his team called the Guild, and also to Async Art, because they've been doing a great, great, great job. What we did, basically, we mobilized 38 artists to do a massive collab, to do an artwork that is a living artwork, It's a bit complex, but I recommend you, to visit. It's in the last room of the exhibition. You cannot miss it. They are on 10 big screens. It's a big wall, and it's evolving all along the day. And basically, we are doing an auction that is starting right now and that will stand for the next 2 days. And you can buy the master artwork because it's the concept of async art, but you can buy also a layer. So by owning a layer, you have 13 different layers, and you are owning one piece of artwork for this, basically. And if you are buying this, all the funds will go to this association called Voices of Children, and they are bringing support, psychological support, for a child victim of war, and especially in Ukraine right now, but from other countries also. And so, you know, the auctions are starting now, and they will end up basically on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And so I really recommend you, you know, you just go to the artwork, you can bid directly on Async Art and visit the Mariupol artwork. And yeah, whatever you do, I think it will be nice, and enjoy also the artwork, because for me it's extremely powerful. I think you can see also, yeah, the inspiration. Okay, as we are talking at things between, yeah, not really joyful, I would say, I would like also to tribute, you know, Alot Harmony. I don't know if all of you knew Alot Harmony, but maybe, you know, Carlos, you can say a few words about him.
Alot Harmony, a great friend, you know, one of the pioneers of the whole crypto art movement. It's funny because we tokenized, we created our first NFT the same exact day back in 2019, and we didn't know about it, so we became like, we called the Minting Brothers, right? We created our first NFTs at the same exact day, and he unfortunately passed away not too long ago, like a month ago, in France. So we're gonna have a talk at 2:30 today, but also me, my wife, and the team at Metaphysica, we wanted to create something special for him. So we brought, you know, stuff from Mexico to create a Dia de Muertos, a Day of the Dead altar, which is at the end of like the main hallway. If you go all the way, it's actually where the memorial to Carlos Lopez is. There's an altar, a shrine for Alot Harmony, going back to what we were talking about, the human component of all of this. I mean, there's a lot of heart, there's a lot of friendships that are being made that keep evolving every day. And this is, you know, my way of saying goodbye, you know, to a good friend of mine, even though the idea of the altar is that he's here right now with us. You know, that's what we believe in Mexico. We create the altar, so it's kind of like the portal, right? To come back down here with us. And I was pretty sure if he was alive, he would have been here with us. So he's here. He's here through the altar. I gotta thank Basileus, one of the most important collectors in all of crypto art, the Call of Crypto Art, the Metaphysica team. There's gonna be artwork from the Latin American team also that you can see in that display. But feel free to come there and, you know, and spend some time with Alot Harmony. His art is gonna live forever on the blockchain, and I think that's the beauty of it, because people like himself and me, we got into this, there was no big collectors, there was no big markets. I'm really happy that it's grown like that. I think, you know, we didn't imagine any of this, but I think the main idea was like, as any artist, you want to preserve the moment, you know, this era and this time forever for future generations to be able to come back and see what happened at this moment in time. And I think that's one of the best use cases for blockchain technology. It's not money. It's not money. That's cool. That's great, right? We can exchange value in a decentralized way, but we're also decentralizing culture. You got artists from all over the world being able to preserve what they are about on the blockchain without having to ask permission to nobody. I mean,
I agree with you, Carlos, and I wanted to thank you. And I think it's a good teaser, actually. I think, you know, I think. Now, you know, I really want to know more, so I will come back at 2:30.
Yeah. Please come back at 2:30.
That you will do, actually.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carlos. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, it's great. So, So basically, no, it's perfect. You know, it's about passion.
It's about passion.
It's all passion.
There's a lot of passion in here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I really invite you, you know, because we have different talks that will come and we'll talk about it. And so if you stay on the main stage also, we'll have a great panel about working in the metaverse, you know, and some people, partners of Sunbox, but working also with other metaverse that will come. And also your team will do some really nice workshop, really nice technical workshop. What it is about, actually?
The workshop is actually about wash trading. It's something which is a little tricky in the NFT industry, but yeah, there is wash trading. We'll tell you more about it.
Cool. So this is about innovation. I know many of you, actually, you are almost 1,200 people who minted the NFT ticket. I'm really happy about this, even if it's complex, to be honest with you. But this is about innovation. This is about what we try. I wanted to thank again, you know, Cult of Crypto Art, Neurocolor, Basileus, and Xcopy, of course, you know, for this ticket, because for me it's beautiful, but I really like it. And what I wanted to say also, that is really important, is trying. You know, brands are coming in this place, and it's great to get brands coming. It's great to have a lot of partnership. It's great to go to global awareness, but we need to innovate. And this was the point for me when I wanted to start this event. Try to do something fresh. Take risk. I know that, you know, to be honest, doing an NFT ticket is a mess. This is why you will see most of the NFT conference don't do NFT ticket. You know, it's much more easier to use Web 2.0 things. But you need to take risk, you need to try, you need to fail, you know, and you need to try again. And this is the experience, you know, we will try to provide here, trying to bring something fresh, something new. So some stuff will work, some stuff won't, you know, sorry about it. But, you know, we tried. And so this is what we will try to do all along. And this is, you know, it's not because big people coming in the place that we need to be shy. We need to try, and you need to continue to keep this pioneer spirit. So this is important for me. So I really wanted to thank you, everybody. You can give them a big applause. And now, yeah, before I invite the next guest, you know, I will invite you, you know, to join, you know, the technical area, and to thank you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the conference.
So, just wanted to give you a few details and information. First, it's really important for me to thank all of our partners, sponsors, especially our Platinum one, the Sunbox, you saw them, Samot Club, Screenshots, Ledger. You will see all of them on this stage, you know, this morning. And, you know, this is thanks to them that we do that. But of course, you know, we need to thank them. Also, the gold sponsors are really important. Solidity.io, they develop basically the ticket. Navstar, Artentic, POAP, OVR, Bulliverse, Solchix, Nansen, and of course, this, I need to remember them. Give me that. You will know more soon, you know, because it was like the, should we say it or not? One football, yeah, exactly. They will have also a great keynote. I invite you to stay in this room because they have some announcement to do, and we'll be happy to follow that. I said it. I don't know if I had to say it or not, but I said it. So then, you know, silver package sponsor, Exclusible, NFT Go, the Nemesis. This is where you can follow also the stream. You know, it's a 3D environment where you can see the virtual event there. Vert, Basileus, of course, and the fan club. La Collection, Decrypt, A-Gang, Venly, Mark Chain, Ariani, and DFG. Thanks to all of you. Wanted to thank also all our bronze, and I will name them. Sorry about it, but it's important to give their name on the stage. They did it, and that, you know, it's really important because, again, when you do an event, getting sponsors at the beginning is not so easy, even in this space. So thank you to Timescale, Object.com, Comet, Async Art, Art Trade, Powder, Ramp, my dear friend, I know they're well, Art Can Die, of course, The Whitelist, Bowline, BNV, Oxia, come on! So thank you, Aptoid and Meta Battles. Thanks to all of you. We can applaud them. And then, I really invite you to visit the shopping district. It's something we try to do, just for people who don't know. It's an experience we wanted to do. So, you have all the booths there, and in the middle, you have a big street that looks like, basically, you have this style, with, plastic boxes like this. And we try to do some experiences there. All of the partners there, they bring an experience where you can, mint an NFT, maybe buy something and get a physical asset, maybe be part of a game. So I really invite you to visit them, to see all of them, to visit all our exhibitors. All of them have been working hard to provide you experiences, the one from the shopping district, but all the other ones. So really, come to see them, and you can applaud them, yeah. We will talk about them also, but we have different display partners, Diara screens, they've been working hard on it. Infinite Objects, also, you will see it's beautiful. And WIM, so all the screens you see, most of them, they are from these brands who we are partnering with, and we are really proud to be and to work with you guys. And here you are, all our media partners. I really wanted to thank all of you. You will get some interviews, you will see them on the stage. You will see some of them, moderating some panels. So, yeah, thanks to all of our media partners. And to our friends. Friends partner is basically people they've been helping for some stuff, but we don't know in which categories they are. But, they're really important. So thanks to, all this, Axis Infinity, Base in Lisbon, Tokapi, Unicorn, and Siblings, you are important for us also. Few practical information about the event. If you have your badge, you can see it in the back of your badge, the area, okay? 5 stages, and they've been curated by these 5 people, Maxime Laglace, Dominique Escoffier, Gauthier Zuppinger, José Ramos, Micol, Del Piero, and Fanny Lacoubé. They've been curating a lot of talks that are in 5 different rooms. This one, the main stage, you will see panels. The balcony room, you just need to go upstairs, just here, basically. The lighting talk, it's outside, under the big tent. The end zone also, it's outside. And you have the playground. It's also one innovation we try to do a conference room that does not look like a conference room. I really invite you to see what's going on there also. We have also 4 art galleries. And I wanted to thank the art curators, Breezy Institute, Ephemeral Eternal, Vertical Crypto Art, Artpool, and José Ramos. Really, they've been working hard also to select a lot of artwork that you will see there. And so you have basically the art gallery. So this is the last room. You will see 24 different pieces curated by the curators. And all of them are on Diara screens. Then, if you go just, behind the wall there, you have 15 artists that has been selected by curators. 15 out of, I think, 126. And I invite you, to visit what they do, take picture, tweet them, see what they do. It's really interesting. We have this area also, it's quite new, Art Lounge. We try to create like a lounge, like a living room, where you can stay, get your coffee, enjoy. But you have all these, basically, libraries and different furnitures where you can appreciate PFP project for most of them. And all of the canvas are provided by Infinite Object. I will invite you, it was, we try, and I believe the space is beautiful. So I will invite you to enjoy the area, sorry. And I wanted to thank Infinite Object for this also. We have a big chance also. Maybe one of the most famous, the biggest artists in the place now contacted us to exhibit is as an exclusivity the most expensive collection that has been sold from a living artist. It's called The Merge. It's extremely conceptual because when you look at the screen, you say, what? What? It was sold for $90 million? Come on. But I really invite you to see it. And we have another exhibition from him also that is basically on the mezzanine. It's the exhibition of 30 artists for a sale called Metamorphosis. I really truly believe it's beautiful. And it's an honor for us, to be chosen by PAC to exhibit his collection. Then there are a few things to not miss. I will go fast on that, but there are a lot of small, nice things to discover, special experiences. Tomorrow evening, all of you are invited to the Sunbox Jungle Party, co-organized by Party Degenerate, with this huge DJ, Damien Lazarus. And a lot, lineup is quite crazy. The place is crazy. And to go there, you just need your badge, basically. So it's easy. You just need your badge, no list, no registration. We had registration from some external people, but all of you can come, and all of you are welcome to come, of course. Do not miss, the ledger security workshops. They will happen today at 20 past noon in the balcony room, and tomorrow at 11:15. Really interesting, and they've been working hard on this. Samot Club, you will see them, you will see outside crazy people painting a Ferrari. Just have a look at what they are doing. Go visit, screenshot their booth. I will interview them now, so you will see. Here in this stage also, you will see some people who come dressed in their PFPs. You will see that tonight. One thing, if you have the NFT ticket, you should check OpenSea in your hidden NFTs. You have been dropped an NFT cocktail. It's a unique collection of 2,000 unique cocktails, like any other NFT collection. But there is something special. You can use this NFT, go in the bar, in the playground, and get the cocktail served by, the bartender. So it's one free cocktail. So if you don't have it because you didn't get the NFT, just say hi to the Nansen Pips. They have plenty of cocktail to offer, and they will be happy to do it. Also, OVR, one of other great partner, one of the first partners we've been working with, they're providing, if you download the app, they're providing an exhibition, but in augmented reality, by the sculpture artist Hermine Bourdin. She's becoming quite a really important artist also in France. And if you download the app, you will be able to see some spot where you can see, her artwork. Do not miss also the treasure hunts, organized via the POAP technology, and thanks to Art Can Die. So it's a collaboration between them. And basically, if you check into your swag bag that you got in the entrance, you have a small flyer, and so you scan it, and it's the beginning of the race, basically. If you are working on the NFT, don't miss the NFT clinic. You can scan this QR code now. Basically, you have experts today at 5 p.m. They will review your NFT. They will review your smart contract, your DApp, and say, oh, yeah, it's nice. You could improve that. You could do this. It's really cool, fun time, no pressure. It's for beginners, so you can join, and get feedback, technical feedback about it. Just scan this. Just scan this. Yeah, they will explain that, but it will be a way, to get a whitelist for a future collection. So just scan this, and you will appreciate that. It's okay, it's scanned? 2 more seconds, 3. We good? Okay, I will give it back. It's okay. Then, for all the people who are not there, or if for some reason tomorrow you're not here, you can follow all the streaming in the virtual events in the Nemesis metaverse. So it works on mobile, so you can visit, and you can see all the stage. Right now we are streamed in the metaverse, and so people can enjoy also the event remotely. Just one thing, this stage is open, the playground is open, the other stage you need the NFT to have access to the room. We like to play, so we try this also. Then, do not miss the Navstar booth. Basically, they have a lot of things. These people are really, 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 really brilliant people. And basically, you can just go to the shopping district. They have two booths, basically. One big booth and one booth in the shopping district. If you go in the shopping district, you can get your key. And if you have the key, you will see, but you can open basically a padlock. It's a secret mission. I think you will like it. If you want to chat, our partner INE provide a Web3 chat system called Speakeasy. So you have a public room for people who don't have the event NFT, and there is a private room for people who have the NFT. Okay, so if you own the NFT, you can have access directly to all the private room. And I think it's pretty nice, and it's a full decentralized system. And they are doing huge effort. We're talking about experimentation, and they are pushing the level of experimentation quite high, so it's really nice. We've been talking about this. We have more things to discover. I will invite you to visit the artist. We will have NFT battles. So it's like 2 artists, 1 hour, a battle, and the best NFT win. They have to develop something, create an artwork in 1 hour. It will happen in the playground. You can also fight on Gods Unchained. I don't know, who knows this game, Gods Unchained? Okay. So we have the chance to have a top 10 champion of Gods Unchained. And he's in the playground. You can, you can try to challenge him, basically. And if you win, you will have a big final with prizes to win. And visit also, you will see a big bathroom in this area. Just come and see. It's powered by Daylight, a collective of artists. It's pretty impressive. I think we're good now. So I really wanted to thank you for this, and I will welcome now on the stage, basically, Briyan Cessac from Screenshots. Hi, Briyan.
Hey, everyone.
Take a seat, Briyan.
Thanks, man. Here, whatever.
Here, you're good.
Okay.
So, Briyan, I'm really, really, really excited to have you there, just for the story. Briyan is a good friend. And he's here now because he's the first one, who was part of the idea of organizing this event. And we say, okay, we need to do this event. We need to do something different. We need to try to innovate. And he told me, if you guys do it, I will be your first sponsor. It's cool.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And so, just to let you know, Screenshots, we'll talk about it now. It's a huge startup, I would say, a studio. What you've been doing, guys, the last year is pretty impressive, and you have a hot news now, hot actuality, because what happened last week, basically?
So welcome, everyone. Just first, I want to thank you, John, for that. I'm super happy. I'm super emotional as well for us to be here, because 1 year ago we said we're gonna do it, and you did it. So congratulations for that. So yeah, basically last week we just launched our new collection. I don't know if some of you guys here knows Screenshot or Evry. Okay. So basically we launched last week our first collection called Evry. It's an NFT that we launched just last week, actually, with my team. So I'm super proud that we successfully launched, actually, it. And we're just gonna arrive, gonna be on the stand there. We're gonna be able to talk with you about what we do, what's gonna happen in the future. But yeah, super exciting.
No, but you didn't say the main important thing. You just sell out in what?
2 minutes.
In 2 minutes?
Yeah.
A 2-minute sellout, guys. 2-minute sellout. And you made $5 million?
Yeah.
$5 million. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, okay, it's a hot thing, You see this collection. The artwork is pretty impressive. What is it? It's inspired by robot, mecha.
Yeah.
What is the inspiration?
So basically, we have an artist which is called Media Ushawi. It's a really renowned artist in Japanese animation. And for some of you that guys know One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars Vision, Jujutsu Kaisen, all the anime kind of things. This guy basically made all the some art for them, and he's the main artist on the Evry. So
he's the main artist. He did these 90s mangas that people from my generation at least know.
Yeah.
And how can you explain that it's going so fast like this? It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just that I think everything is about community, right? And we just tend to try to do the best things for and to create like something that are cool to the most extent. So basically, Screenshot, for those of you that doesn't know it, we are a lab. Basically, we are experimenting with the NFTs. We're going to try as well to. We have a long target to building games into the space. We're going to have actually partnerships as well with some of the metaverse that are here today at some point, hopefully. But basically, yeah, I think, you know, it's just that we made a really awesome art. I think the project is really strong, the team is really strong, and we are well funded as well. So it helps.
But you know, as I told you, I know Briyan pretty well, and you know we've been following up each other, I think, the last year. And what is really interesting is that, you know, when we talked 1 year ago, Screenshot was not into that business, right?
Yeah.
What was the point 1 year ago for you?
So basically, 1 year ago, I had. So I think I'm part of this new generation entrepreneur that came into the space last year, while it was booming, and it was a really interesting thing last year to see all this emerging scene coming out. And I had the chance to have a VC that came to me that decided to finance from scratch a new company. So I went actually for starting to make, you know, some iteration, trying to do first things and everything. And actually, the first company we wanted to create was a screen for NFT.
So the name Screenshot makes sense.
Yeah, completely.
Okay. So you wanted to create screens,
Yeah.
and then you did a pivot.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, actually, I think, you know, it's just when you are an entrepreneur, you just want to go and for the best opportunities, and as well to do with the keys and the card that you have in your hands. And I had the chance to meet my teams, which is going to be here today, that are OG guys that worked on one of the first decentralized play-to-earn game in the space in 2018. And we met together. I had the chance as well to meet some people from Supercell, Riot Games. I don't know if you guys know people that work on League of Legends. And, you know, all this mixed together made at some point that it was making fully sense for us to just pivot completely, change, and go in this direction.
So basically, you've been in the screen. You met these OGs that developed these games, Game of Blocks game, right?
Yeah.
That was a 2018 blockchain game. It was quite a...
Full on chain, yeah.
Yeah, full on chain. So pioneering the blockchain, basically, in the blockchain gaming.
Yeah,
You meet them, you meet people from League of Legends, and you say, okay, we should do something with maybe gaming also.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's just that gaming is a long-term ambition. I think everybody knows here, and there are some people that knows here what it means doing games, but I think it's a really long-term objective. We want to be part of this new generation game studio that we create awesome experience for the players, and including all these earning aspects into it. But basically, this is, you know, the long-term target that we have in mind. But hopefully, in between this moment, we need to structure the team, organize the team, develop the game, develop the IP, and this is what we're currently doing right now.
So, the screen first, then you had this opportunity with game, and you created a first community around this Game of Blocks project.
Yeah.
But then you always had this in mind, this Evereye project.
Yeah.
And so you launched this collection. It was a long time job now.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, the Evereye collection that we just launched last week was we started working on it since August. So as for a collection in the space, you know, most of the time it takes maybe 4 to 5 months, 3 months to develop a collection, I think, depending on the artist and the intensity and everything. But we really took the time to do the things correctly because we wanted to build all this story, this universe around our game, and to be able to build something for the really long term. And this is, you know, the foundation that we've been working on, and I'm super proud of the work that we achieved so far on what we've done.
Wow. No, I'm really, really impressed. And so, you know, my last question and my last point is, when you do this 5 million sellout, you don't feel the pressure, no? I mean, because now you have a community that is quite important.
Yeah.
So you are owning them, but they are owning you also, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think, you know, it's just a part of the Web3 space and the involvement. People believe in you, and it gives you pressure, but positive. It depends on how you transform this pressure, right? It's just, I think it's just empower yourself to do better things faster and to deliver more. And it's a pressure, I won't lie, but you know, it's just for us. What makes us able to do all these things that we've done in those really short timeline is really because of this, I think.
It's really great, Briyan. I'm really happy to have you with us, and I really invite you to visit screenshot booth.
Yeah.
With the team there.
Yeah, my team is going to be there. So if you want to meet us, if you want to check out with us, we're gonna give some gift as well for you guys. So don't be shy. Come at us. We're gonna be happy to exchange with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
So, it's always about people, and I really like all the, okay, I know most of the main sponsors we are working with because, you start working with them and you like them. And so I wanted to ask to come on stage now a really important partner for us also. It's Samot and Nicolas from Samot Club. Come on, guys. Here they are.
Prepárate, va a estar más acción. Hello. How are you, man? Everything good?
Hi, Sean.
Good. Hey.
How are you doing? Everything okay?
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, no, with you too. Yeah, let's go.
Come on, guys, come on.
Hola a todos.
Hello.
Please take a chair. I feel like I'm in a living room now. So here we are. This person. I'm really impressed actually to be with you. I feel like I'm a child in front of a huge artist. So hi Samot, it's a pleasure to be with you.
It's a pleasure.
Hi Nick. Just maybe you can Nick introduce yourself and introduce also the team there.
Yeah. Well, hi everyone. Very happy to be here with you on this opening keynote. We are Samot Club, a project from Latin America that congregates a lot of artists that live in Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Peru, and Uruguay. And they all go behind the main and most important artist we have, that he's some kind of virus in Argentina, Tomás Samot. And an applause for Samot. You will be able to see him around the conference all day today and tomorrow. And today we are painting a car, and tomorrow we are painting a bigger car. And well, I think you have seen all the things painted by him. All the booth is designed by him. We have a huge Darth Vader out there. And well, the story is behind the project is I've been a trader for a long time already, like 7 years. And when I started to get into NFTs, I think if DeFi was the first thing I saw that I thought it was like humanity crossing a Rubicon, in a sense that finance is getting more decentralized and competitive, and the middlemen are cut out, and the final user gets everything for cheaper. NFTs made something that I think it's the second biggest thing crypto has done, besides digital scarcity and decentralized finance, which is everybody loves NFTs, everybody. I remember having dinner with my family, and in bull markets, crypto was everything. In bear markets, crypto didn't exist. And now with NFTs, crypto is everywhere, every day. And everyone is talking, everybody loves it. And I went from having chats with economy and finance peers to have chats about crypto with everyone, musicians, artists, and a lot of people. So I think that has changed crypto, how crypto interacts with the world. And after getting into NFTs and being a collector of a lot of big collections and wanting or interacting with those collections and seeing, hey, I would love to see this, I would love to see that, and as a consumer also.
What is the collection that you liked? What did you like as a collector, for example?
When I entered, I loved the collections that made me money, which had fast rotation. And then I stayed for the art. I started buying one-of-ones editions and projects I loved, like the Dodge Pound, the Suki, Bored Apes, CryptoPunks, ETH Rocks, and all that stuff.
Okay. Well, the classical one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And well, when another of the founders introduced me to Samot, I already knew him because if you go to Buenos Aires in Argentina, you will see his art everywhere. In a bridge, in a monument, you will see cars going on the street painted by him. The walls, he in fact does some like giant metal snakes, which he puts in the middle. First, it was vandalism because he put it on government property, and then the government got tired and contracted him and told him, hey, okay, come put the snakes everywhere. And when I saw him, I found he has a special magnetism, and I found in his art something that reminded me of Basquiat, and I saw like the push he had, and I told to myself, well, time to put everything I learned on this market as a collector, as a consumer, as a consultant into action, and let's develop this lifestyle brand that became Samot Club.
And so you created this Samot Club.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
He
He
is.
he's created, yeah.
Yeah.
And so what are you doing, Samot, on your side?
I'm the design part,
Yeah.
but not just me, everyone. Everyone in the team, we're like 9 people that we're doing this. And I think that everyone in their way, they're making like their art, you know, the ones that are with the computer, the ones that are designing, the ones that are bringing down what I think. And I think that I do the art part, but everyone is doing it at the same time.
You're all doing together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you so you launched this collection.
Yeah.
You know, we can see them everywhere. These small, they are like dogs. What is that?
There are rabbits, dogs,
Rabbits,
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. And so, you know, yeah, it's really, you know, this is what we see, you know, with great artists, you know, is when you see it in one A site, you know, you recognize the style. And I think, you know, you will see that, you know, you have this, street art, graffiti style, and you transform this graffiti style to the digital, basically.
Yeah, thanks of this guy.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think it's like a big opportunity for everyone that is making art in the street and all that stuff, because this way, the NFT way, it's like a turbo, you know, that takes you worldwide faster, and you can do more, and everything changed so fast. Like the last year, I used to have like just $300, you know, and now we are traveling around the world. And I think that there's a thing, like, I have to thank everyone who just believe in NFT projects, because it's a way for changing lives, you know? Not just for the artists, for everyone.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
Agree
it's
with you.
crazy.
No, it's really nice. And so, just to let you know, we'll have the chance to meet you. What you recommend to people there, you know, to interact with you? Can they do art with you? Can they take part of it?
Yes, we have the giant screen behind the booth. You can come and paint with Samot. We'll hand you a squeezer, a white squeezer, so you can come and sign the wall. And the wall will be then put up in a museum in Buenos Aires. And we will see if we can take the Darth Vader with us, because we like it too much. But yeah, no, the NFTs have changed everything. The way consumers interact with businesses, everything crypto had done till now, NFTs have potentiated, because the mass adoption is far bigger than what we have seen.
What is the next big thing for you, Nick?
Oof.
Into NFTs for you, for even at Samot level, for example?
It's taking Samot worldwide.
Worldwide?
Yeah. Yeah, you should see, in Miami, we made 500 hoodies as our first merch batch. People tried to steal it.
Really?
It's true.
Yeah, it lasted 2 hours. And now we brought some merch here for the people who buy a Samot. And now that we will have the marketplace going, and one Samot yields Samot tokens, so everyone who buys a Samot earns tokens which are able to buy into everything we deploy. So it's like a lifetime membership to this guy's art, which will keep raging. From here we go to Italy to try and find Orazio Pagani to see if he allows us to paint some cars.
Do you know Pagani?
I don't know now.
The Italian,
Yeah,
Argentinian
yeah,
Italian
yeah,
designer?
yeah, okay.
Well, and they already told him to go to Oporto to paint a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. So
We're going there next week.
I come with you.
you
I come with you.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay, really impressed. So yeah, so you're doing so it's a European tour now for you also.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, awesome.
thanks for having us here, John.
No, thanks for coming. I'm
Thanks
really happy.
everyone.
Really happy. You can applaud them, you know. Really, thank you very much.
Abrazo to you all.
It's a pleasure to have you.
The same, man.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you, bro.
Bye, John.
Thanks, man.